To be born again is when I am no longer doing the bad things that I was doing before.
When I'm no longer doing what I was doing before. Are you getting there? The bad things, not good things. When I've seen myself, like our sister said, my behavior and my character has changed. Are you getting there? Bring whoever other give to my sister here. Give to them. Let them contribute. It's good. The church is getting life. You are no longer sleeping. Let's go.
To be born again, it's when I totally give my heart to Jesus.
Again, another one. My brother there, give it to him. Good for contribution. Yes.
Thank you for the opportunity. I want us to contribute. To be born again is to be born of God, to live in a godly life through my actions, my behavior, and my character. That I can know that this one I'm doing in a good way.
Okay. There's a hand there. It's good. I'm doing this that we participate, all of us. It's a new year. Because now started a new year, like we say, Happy New Year. But this Happy New Year, how is going to be happy from the first day until to the last day? Yes, go ahead.
To be born again is to start following God's principles. Whatever you were doing, the things you were doing, you become changed. You become a changed agent. And also there is a test that is going to follow that.
There's also a test. We're going to follow that. Okay, thank you. Okay. Now, I was trying to build this because I want to talk about divine. What the meaning divine?
The meaning of the word, as I understand it, it's from the word divinity, which means of God.
Yes, is of divinity. I know that I did, but divinity of God. How we can elaborate, because not everyone here has done divinity. I'm doctor in divinity. That I learned physically. But we have to put it in because when we talk about divinity, it's invisible things. Only God, His divinity, a divine. Somebody is invisible but is there. Are you getting there?
Yes.
Somebody is invisible but is there. Omnipresent and what? Omniscient and what? Omnipotent. Are you getting there? Though, when we talk about divine, something that physically is not there, but in the spirit is existing. Because many people are, why you said divine connection? What the meaning divine connection? They don't understand that you cannot be born again unless you are connected divine. It's not your body that changed, like Paul said. Everyone knows soul, is it? Everyone knows soul. But when it changed, he was still carrying the same body. Paul was still carrying the same body. But he was being transformed, like they say, his character, his behavior, everything changed. Hello? Everything changed. Now, how you know it? Jesus allowed Lazarus to die. If Jesus could not know it before he died, who can say Jesus no, no. But when he was still sick, the message reached Jesus that your friend that you love is sick. Is it? What Jesus could say? He could send a word. He say, Lazarus, rise up and walk. Is it? But Jesus allowed Lazarus to die. I want to touch you. Remember, we're together with Tony. When you said, when I talk about divorce, you became very angry and wanted to shout, Justin, stop! Are you getting that? The word and meaning. We touched what was inside. Now, if that spirit cannot leave you, even you get the wonderful man that you are dying, you are not going to stay. When I talk about divine, we talk about something that you cannot see it, but is the one makes human being to become truthful. Is the one make human being become truthful. I'm sorry because this year we're going to want to go deep in teaching. Is the one make become truthful. You have seen your husband. He went to gambling again?
No.
Huh?
No, man.
Why don't go for gambling? Because it was a very good period for gambling. You the one stop him to go gambling?
No one stopped him, but he's a changed man now.
Is
a changed man.
Is a changed man. Was addicted in gambling, but after the divine connection has entered him, though the spirit in him now is connected to God of perfection. Now everything he think is no longer negative. He begin to think positive. That's the divine connection. When you are connected in the divine, any negative things comes, your positive win. Can you understand? No, you have two thinking. There's a negative and a positive. But as when a situation comes, in that particular moment, the positive raise up his answer and the negative raise up his answer. But because you are so much in positive, you are so much connected, divine, the divine win. Are you getting there? That you see, Paul said, I'm a changed man. What I was doing before, I'm no longer doing it. Yourself as human being, you cannot do it. Hello? On your own effort, you cannot do it. Can you hear me? You can't. And the surprise now your husband than to go friends, but the whole this period, as he missed go to Botswana, but it was with you. You saw it?
Yes.
Now you're wondering, I say, he's not the same man now. You understand what I mean? Like you said, when you have that divine connection, you always have the heart to forgive. To let go the past. Can you hear me? To let go the past can be able to go, regardless how painful it is or how painful it was. You can be able to say, your heart, like my father said, the heart is free. Are you getting there? Now, when the heart becomes free, God begins to work in you. And people begin to see the evidence of how much you've connected with God. Like my brother said, I was a mere security. But I found myself in the office. Not only that, because I have to get married. God gave me an idea to have a taxi. And the taxi has made money. Now able to pay Lobola. Now I'm a married man. Look, you can see the scenario. You understand the scenario where it's coming from? How many people have a big salary are failing to get married?
Many.
You got how God works. A small money from a security, but God boosted him to another level, another level, another level, another level, another level, another level, another level. And now, he's able to pay Lobola. You have been single for so many years. Every man comes to you, he will lie to you. But this year, you are going to be like a fat cake. You are going to be like a fat cake. What the meaning? All the men are breaking eyes on you because when a divine connection, you are shining, you are attracting. But you must also be able to utilize the knowledge how I'm going to be able to select a right husband for me. Because you know, women, they only select the men who have a big salary. Hello? They select the men who have a big salary. But they don't know, it's not about the salary that makes a man. It's a man that fears God. That's the right man for you. Hello? I don't know if you are getting what I'm trying to explain to you. When a man begins to fear God, because you become a helper to a man, God will make sure that you are happy for the work that you are doing. Because you see, you do not know, God is very smart, son. You know what God did? He know you saw you are very boring, but you had money. Huh? God give Adam everything, is it? To have a dominion. But Adam was not happy. He was lonely. When you look at Adam, they say, everything in the world belonged to him. How much money he had. He lacked nothing, is it? But Adam was boring. And God said, oh, there's something that I missed to do. But God is very smart. He said, I've done the work, I've finished. If I go again to create another one, people will say, can I say, because God is a perfect, they say, I've done the work, I've finished. Say, no, no, no. I cannot create any person. Let me multiply the same person that I made. Bring somebody who have a small voice and smile to him and make him happy. Now, women, you must know that you came here to work for a man. And God will make sure this man make you happy. That will thank God for the work I've assigned you to do. I'll talk about it next step when we go to another conference. I'll explain more. Brother Tifo, what God has put here, if you cut this hair, you have it. You don't need money. We teach you without writing down. You know those women behind you, the educated women. Though to convince them, you must have something that's different than the one they've learned from school. That's the only way you can convince them. Traveling all the way from Namibia to come attend the service here and come. By the way, when are you going to get married? This year. When do you want to get married?
Very soon.
Huh?
Very soon. Soon.
Soon. That shows the middle of this year.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus.
Congratulations. Although she's my daughter, if you want anything, come and see me. We'll talk. Can you hear me? Talk to me directly. We'll do the business. Hallelujah. Are you getting there? Divine connection. Those are looking for a husband. You only get a husband from the divine. Those are looking for a wife. You can get only a wife from the divine. Those are looking for money. Those are looking for job. Those are looking for promotion. Those are looking for children. Anything that you are looking for, it only comes supernatural. Now, it only able to come supernatural if you are connected. If you are connected. Because most of us, we don't have the network. I'm a Christian without a network. Oh, I'm praying, I'm fasting. No. It's not wrong to fast, it's not wrong to pray. But the question, are you connected? Because if you have the network, when you call, the phone will ring another side. Is it? Huh? Because the network is there. But you don't have network. In Botswana they say, try again. Because there's no network. I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about. Though now, this year, what God is saying, He's going to connect us. But if you want God to connect you, you must be available. You must be available. The church cannot connect you. And the bigger prophet cannot connect you. You yourself, you must be available to be connected. Can you hear me? Even you are my bishop, the name cannot make you to be connected. Hello? Can you hear me? Though the problem is, like I heard this man was complaining. I said, yo. In Botswana, yo. I take him, come. Because I know you're South African. In fact, you're not South African because you just came from Rustenburg, you're Botswana. I say, come. I said to you see these things you see behind here? That place you see I show you is the one was built before the church was built. When they're standing there, you saw what is there. Something happened. You see, that church you see is being invested already. And that I'm praying to God to invest here also. Now that church as is connected, anybody goes with an open heart. Just, you have seen yourself, when the church finish, everybody fighting to sleep at the red carpet. Because you see the red carpet like become small. You have seen that? Huh? Though that connection is that we need. You'll not be going with a CV looking for a job. Do you know I did business in Botswana? But there's no day I tendered. Or even when I went to do the state house, I received a phone call. I said, we need a specialist who can do the painting and decoration in the state house. I said, how much money do I have? I was not tendering. Every business I do, I receive a phone call. Because God connect me. God connect me. I don't ask person, where do you get my number? As long as I get my money and put in the pocket. Hello? When you're connected, you're not going to look for a job. You're not going to look for a wife. You're not going to look for a husband. You're not going to look for money. You're not going to do your heart is cool, chill, relaxing. God Himself is connecting you to the right people. You know God can connect to the right people? Even God can connect to the right church because I plan to choose, regardless how big they are. This brother sitting here, he was not a Christian, this brother. This brother here is a Muslim. You see standing here. You know your husband is a Muslim?
Yes, Prophet.
He's a Muslim. But he had a friend who was in another side of the road with him. But one day the friend was connected. And after many years, this December, is it? This December they met with a friend. Ah, how have you got? How have you been? And he began to narrate the story. I said, oh, don't worry. I'll connect you. Now, are you still Muslim? Are you still a Christian? I don't know who you are now.
Now I'm still a believer.
You're still a believer?
Yes.
Thank you very much for your question, answer. It's not about the church. Can you hear me? It's not about that. It's about you to be a believer, to be connected. Thank you very much, brother. When you are connected, it's not about the church. It's about you and your God. He was very high level of gambling. When he gets a salary, all the money, like this period, all the money he got for gambling, he comes back home empty. But as longer you just December here, longer he was connected, everything changed. Even went fast. He was the queue also waiting for the passport. He was crying to go to Botswana. But don't worry, you are there in the spirit. You see, a heart changed completely. I said, I have to attend the conference. I have to attend. This is the way God is looking for. A heart that is willing. You can be in the church for 100 years. When your heart is not willing, it's a waste of time. Can you hear me? A pastor will never save you. A church will never save you. It's you yourself, how you open up your heart and connect yourself. Can you hear me? The one who talk about divine connection is about your heart is open to God. Can you hear me? Your heart not open to the church because some of you are afraid of, my prophet. The prophet cannot take you to heaven. Can you hear me? The name of the church, you see my brother, just yesterday in December, was a Muslim. That's the name of the church. But he himself says, no, now I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim, but I'm a believer. Because some of you go there, my church is the best church. My prophet is the best prophet. Who told you? Maybe the prophet is going to go to hell. Are you going to follow him to hell? Divine connection between you and your God. Between you and your... How I know it? Lazarus had that kind of divine connection with Jesus. Though Lazarus was died and buried. Lazarus died and buried. Was in a cemetery for 4 days. Only the body was rotten. How I know it? When he said to the sister, remove the stone, the sister, oh, master, in this time, he's smelling. In this time, he's smelling. But they don't know the relationship Lazarus had with Jesus. He was inside the grave, but his heart was still connected to Jesus. Ask your neighbor, how is your connection with Jesus? They don't hear you. Ask your neighbor, how is your connection to Jesus? You understand what I mean? The two sisters of Lazarus, they knew that Lazarus had a relationship with Jesus. But they don't know the level of relationship they had. Because when the brother was buried, they say, oh, master, if could be here, our brother could not have died. But Jesus deep in the heart, he said, no, You don't know how I'm connected to this brother of yours. Because when he says, remove the stone, Martha said, oh, master, in this time, we are going to run away from this place. It's been there for 4 days. That shows we don't talk about your situation is over. We don't talk about it. It's over. You cannot get married. You cannot get money. You cannot get promoted. For you, it's over. How many of us are kind of situation like this? My sister here, he said, I'm over. Because my husband, every time he get a salary, go in gambling. I told you, the highest addiction is gambling. You can stop humanizing. You can stop drinking. You can stop smoking. But when it becomes gambling, hey, Batu. Those houses you see there, they're not ordinary houses. It's more than a Sangoma house. As long as your money has entered there, you're already connected to that house. Some of us, they cannot allow us to go to gambling because we're going to take all the spirit there. He's not the one who was gambling. You've seen now a changed man, is it? He's not the one who was gambling. As long as he touched the money, the spirit to call him, say, come here, bring the money here. But when he started, he went just playing. His friend took him there. He's just playing. But at the end of the day, they begin to control him. But by God's grace, has begun to connect to Jesus. And Jesus began to monitor him. When he get the money, when he try to think like this, you remember, you must give your wife money to buy clothes for the children. You remember this is a Christmas. You understand what I mean? Though God began to give you a positive mandate that even your helper will respond to you, say, thank you, my husband. But that's the connection we're talking about. When are you going to be connected? That is the question. I love your response, my father, but the problem is, are you connected? That's the question. The person that is connected is the person that don't think what is going to happen tomorrow. Can you hear me? The person don't think what is going to, what I'm going to eat tomorrow, what I want to wear tomorrow, what I want to do tomorrow is none of your business. You thank God for the day you've seen today, and you thank God for the day for tomorrow, if He allowed you to see the day of tomorrow. Those are so worried in their life, they are not yet connected. Those still worried about their life, those people are not connected. A person is connected, a person has given everything to Jesus. All his entire life. I said, thank you for what you provide for me today, and I believe tomorrow you do more than that. That is your prayer. You don't need to say, Kiabata muna unale madi, unale kolo yu atura. This is not your prayer. Though my sister there, when he met this man, he did not know this man one day is going to have a car. You get it there? But suddenly, the man had a car. And he had the money to pay Lubola. He said, I did not believe this man can marry me. I'll be fighting. But as long as you are connected, you go and relax. Lazarus went to the grave for 4 days and relaxed. He knew, I've done my part. I've developed my relationship with Jesus. Do you know there was a big debate on front of the tomb? People say, look how much he loved him. Because Jesus was crying too. But other people say, this man was opening people's eyes. But why cannot do it to this man that's so friend of his? Are you getting there? And Jesus was happy. In fact, if you read the whole chapter 11, when he heard that Lazarus is dead, you know what he said? I'm happy because I was not there. Because of the people with me, what the disciple, that they may believe, you have sent me. Let's go. Lazarus is sleeping. If you still go to work, the Lazarus is dead. Now, when he said let's go there, they are thinking that he's going to go there to see the tomb, like Botswana and South Africa. Like this time, go and clean the tomb and put some chibuku on top of the tomb. Oh, he loves magunya. You put magunya on top of the tomb. Who think that person who is rotten has got to eat magunya again? Has got to drink chibuku. Are you getting there? But Jesus said, I know. How do you know that the power of God can be manifested? When somebody is dead in Christ, he can come back to life again. Brother and sister, what you need is to be connected with Christ. If you can do this here, your life, you remember what you've heard people from the conference, what they say? They say, he's a white man, but you call him prophet. Prophet, what happened? You have a problem? I said, I have no problem. And he jumped. He checked the place. He's totally healed. He said to me, are you a prophet? I said, yes, I'm a prophet. That is yesterday. People must be shocked. Those who are connected to Jesus, the devil will try, but cannot win. Can you hear me? The devil will try, but cannot. He cannot win. 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 He will try, but he cannot win. The devil will try, but he cannot win. The devil will try to pull you down, but he cannot succeed because you are connected. Because you are, if you are connected to the president, can you miss a job? Can you travel to get a job? You get a job by recommendation. Is it? The same way, when you are connected to Jesus, you have the whole solution. You have the whole, you have the whole solution. Turn with me quickly to the book of John chapter 11 verse 40. John 11 verse John 11 and 40. John 11 verse 40. Take the microphone quickly. John 11 verse 40. I told you to read the whole John 11, but John 11 verse 40. You can read John 11 and 40.
Then Jesus said, did I not tell you that if you believe, you'll see the glory of God? So they took away.
Okay, I say 11 verse 40. It ended there. I did not tell you, if you believe, you see the glory of God. I did not tell you, if you believe, you see the glory of God. What the meaning? I did not tell you, if you are connected to me, all things are possible. That is the interpretation of this word. You see the interpretation of this word? I did not tell you, if you believe, if you are connected to Jesus, all things are possible. That shows your brother can come back to life. Your area that is dead in your life can receive the revival. Like everybody say, Abraham, hey, revival. Hey, my marriage be revived. Now is the connection of Jesus has revived you, has brought life. Revival is life, has brought a life unto the dead area. Life unto dead area. The area that is dead has come alive. I did not tell you, if you believe, you see the glory of God. I didn't tell you if as long as your brother is connected to me, Lazarus, he's going to come back to life. It's all about connection. Say to your brother and your neighbor, it's all about connection. It's all about connection. When you are connected, it's no longer Lazarus. When they send him to the grave, he did not refuse. He went to the grave. But you don't know, as long as the relationship was with Jesus, he's going to come back to life. Though this year, don't pray. Look for connection. Look for connection. Do you know you people are responding here? Do you know I have a Bible college? All these things you are responding, I know them by head, but they have no meaning because you are responding physically. Do you know I'm a dean of a Bible college? All these things you are talking is what you read, but you don't put it in a practice. When we talk about divinity, it's something invisible. Only one person is divine. One person divinity. Only God himself. Omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. Though, it's not there, but it's there. That's the way you need to connect yourself this year. Let be connected supernatural. They call divine connection. When you are connected, anything that is dry come back to life. I say anything, my friend wife Steve, I say anything that is dead in your life can back to life. Can you hear me? Can back to. I don't care what people say. I don't care what the economics say. I don't care what surroundings say. What I know, I'm evidence. I'm evidence. You people are going to me in Botswana, you have seen. The same country that was a beggar, I was walking all the shortcut. Even I was telling the musician, I want to take them somewhere. I say, you see, I was cutting here, I was walking here in this country. But you see, I was a beggar. Today I become a giver. And because Jesus was in my pocket. Jesus was in my pocket. Though I was suffering, but I was waiting for the right time. I was waiting for the right time. The problem we're facing here, you think church can give you solution. That have moved 125 churches. Church have no solution. Church have no solution. And the pastor have no solution. But you yourself, as long as you are connected yourself, regardless how long it takes, one day it shall come to pass. One day it shall come to pass. Though, look, a security guard, nothing. Now, Steve think I favor people. I don't favor anybody. Here you favor yourself. When you come, don't come with all your knowledge. Come like a small child. Come like a small, like somebody is going to grade ara, but like you don't know anything. Are you getting there? Like you don't know. But as time goes on, slowly and surely, you connect yourself. In our church here, we don't promote anybody. You promote yourself. You don't favor anybody. You favor yourself. What we do here is to teach. It's up to you. If you want to make it, you see, you can stay in grade RR for 10 years. You know that? Grade RR for 10 years. Because we don't know 1 plus 1. They say, this one cannot go to standard 1. But you can yourself can say, oh, this young man, just 2 weeks, he knows. Even they say, next year this person must go to another level. Even in Christianity, we go to another level according to ourselves, how we push ourselves. Jesus will never come to you. You are the one who must go to him. Divine connection. Mesha. Remember, I have a new name now. South Africa, they don't know a new name. You know my new name? Who knows my new name? Huh? Know my new name? Who knows my new name? Give to my mother then. My new name is who?
Abednego.
Abednego. Abednego. The demon say this man is Abednego. That the new name they've given. Last time when I heard them, they say small Jesus. This time they say Abednego. You know how can be Abednego? The faith. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego that they had to enter inside the fire. They're not afraid. The fire was there. For you, when the fire is there, say, oh, I'm going to die you. But they say, even God does not save us. We are not going to bow down before your God. They entered the fire. What made you to become small is because you are afraid to get risk. You are afraid to get a risk. The French people say, "Kin risk rien à rien." Even God, you need to get a risk. Even him get risk. Yesterday was holding a Quran, but today this is brand new. Huh? Look, this man. This Bible is brand new. You have seen this Bible, brand new. Somebody was holding a Quran last month, December. Look this month. Brother Tifo, have seen? Look at this month. A brand new Bible. This is a risk. Only 1 month. This is a risk. Is where Jesus is waiting for people to risk like this. You have your passport now? You have a passport. Now don't worry. This weekend I'm going to Botswana. Now you can go. Are you getting there? It's a risk. Look, yesterday was a Muslim, is it? Okay, let's go back to brother. Brother, is me told you to buy a Bible?
No.
How long you people be in church, but you don't even have a Bible? Huh? How long be in the church, but you don't have a Bible? But somebody was last month, December, and you can see his Bible is still brand new Bible. Father, any question?
No question.
No one told him, say no, leave your belief. But himself, he made up his mind. I said, I've been this way. This time let's try this way. And to go this way, there's a rule and regulation to follow. I must start reading the word. I'm starting reading the word. You have seen? Many of you call Christian, but you have no Bible. Brother Tony, any question? Last month, December, this man came here. As was willing, the gambling stopped. He's holding a brand new Bible. Was fighting to go to Botswana. Only the passport delayed him. Now I have a passport. Don't worry. We'll go together next week. Next week I'm in Botswana. I'm not here next week. Chwe. I was here for 3 years. Every week I was here. You did not utilize the time. Are you getting there? Next week, Botswana. Do you understand that you can look at the experience of my brother testimony? Was my brother there who was Muslim in December and was gambling. But suddenly, no one told him. But his heart was willing to change. And God, Jesus was available to connect with him. Was willing to connect with him. I did not tell him you're go throw away your Quran. By himself he knew what I was supposed to do to start my journey. And these are the people Jesus always had. And now tomorrow say, oh, maybe the prophet is favoring him. No. I have nowhere to favor people. Here is like exams. You merit. If you have 2 points, 2 points. 5 points, 5 points. 10 points, 20 points. Somebody can give you more. It's God himself who is the owner of the school. I'm not the owner of the school. I'm only a lecturer. My boss is the one who can deliberate you, can give you more points according to how you're working, according to your relationship between you and him. I have nothing to do. Jesus said, I did not tell you, if you, he not say if we, he said if you believe, you see the glory of God. I did not tell you if you are connected to me, your life can change. All about connection. And to be connected to Jesus, no one can connect to you. You connect yourself. Can you hear me? You connect yourself. That is the divine connection we're talking about. When you're connected to Jesus, this year you do wonders. People will be crying economy, people will be crying wherever. For you, it does not affect you. Because your connection is beyond the world things. My brother told him, your deadline is 2018, you must get married. And like a joke, in the last minute, he got married. He's a happy man. He's a happy. But many people can be in the church for 10 years. You get nothing. Because you're only connected to the prophet, but you're not connected to Jesus. Can you hear me? You're not connected to? Look for Jesus that can be connected. And himself, you know what I told you? If a rich man buy this place, you see this house? If a rich man buy this warehouse, he's not going to stay here. He will demolish his house. He will demolish this and begin to rebuild. It's what God does. When God comes onto your life, It takes away everything that you get on your own. It takes away only everything you get on your own. And now he begins to rebuild. That's the way some of you, the period you are going through, God is rebuilding your life. God is rebuilding your life. That you need to be patient. You need to be patient. You need to wait. Must be patient. You need to wait. When the right time comes, no one will stop you. Why don't see many people in the church in Botswana? Okay, people are many, but there must be more than that. Everybody not believe that I can go back to Botswana. That people see doubting. But when people now begin to know that I'm there, you are going to see that how the church is. I think you are there, 2014, eh? Yes, that 2014, crossover 2014 to 2015, that you attended, is it? 2014 to 2015, is it? You see how people was. You see the people. Do they have a space? No space. No. Even people outside, there's no space. No. I never go to do a crusade in the country. But God brings people. God brings to make that house, you see how big it is, that church. To make it full, you must be, you must convince people. Are you getting there? Who want to pray? Who want to? Who want to? Who want to pray? Who want to pray? I don't know what brought you here. I don't know what brought you here. Connect yourself. Jesus is going to bring the man that you are helper to him. Huh?
Amen.
Not any man, but the one you are helper to him. That the man you are looking for. This day, I want to pass. This day you are really beating people. Rastenbeck is in trouble. I can see. Do you know where I came to you? Rise up. Do you know I came to you?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
You understand why I came to you?
No.
Huh? You are in a wrong environment. And what you are doing, you are not going to live 5 years. They are going to kill you. What you are doing now, if you don't change today, you are not going to live 5 years. Can you hear me? Huh?
Pure.
Huh?
Clearly.
If you don't change, you are going to die like a chicken. Can you hear me?
Clearly.
Huh?
Clearly.
From today, cut your hair and change your way of living. You are in a wrong environment. You want easy life. You want easy life. And you have pending cases. And those cases are hunting you. Can you hear me? Huh?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
No, you must ask forgiveness for those pending cases that God forgive you. And from today, you must change. If you don't change, I count fingers. Because I can see blood in your hand. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No. This is your life. You have escaped 2018. You are not going to escape 2019. unless now, as I'm talking to you, you change. Like I said to you, those pending cases are hunting you. Now, it's a small mistake, you are gone.